Hi everybody, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today in Anime Reaction, we're going to be watching the second episode of Death March Kara Hajimeru Isekai Kyousoukyoku. Damn that title.
Better you than me.
And how? So, gentlemen, shall we kill us a dragon?
It's a wyvern.
Whatever. I mean, it's amphibian. It has scales. It flies. Fuck it.
Right.
I mean, not literally. I know you freaks are out there.
Gross. 3,
2,
1. Let's jam. Nice catch. Love interest, get.
Save you.
Acquired title.
Bitch, what I tell you. Boingy, boingy, boingy.
So yeah, all these ones that have been popping up here are skills. I can't really read what it says, but I do see the katakana skill. I like this shot.
That is pretty cool. To stay on the rock like that, I'm still waiting for him to pull out a lion cub. Well, there you go. MMO elements and a harem. This is so original.
Well, we're not watching it because it's original.
Right.
Yeah, watch it because it's enjoyable. I mean, I found no reason to say it's not enjoyable yet. Have you?
There's guns.
There is a gun. Yes.
Sort of. I mean, you saw it in the first episode. But
I think it's kind of like a caster gun. If
yeah,
anything.
it's more like a. It's actually more like a wand than anything. It's like something to help you direct your magical energy or whatever.
Yeah, this is called a caster gun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that wiped out all the other unimportant characters.
Yeah, that was pretty lame. Your seduction skills are not enough. No boyfriend.
Merchant?
Cover story on the fly. Show him the inventory. Ah. This is quick on his feet. Bluff. Oh, nice.
Let's just go ahead and max out those skills.
Take that!
You couldn't catch it?
Ah, shit! Man, there's no cooldown period for that?
Well, typically, no. There's not really a cooldown for those.
Those are passive.
Yeah.
Mm.
I got flashbacks from Skyrim.
Mm.
They took it down?
Nice. Nice to see the grunts not totally useless.
If I remember right, they actually had that scene in the book.
Mm-hmm.
A single elf.
I wonder if she'll join the harem or not.
I'm pretty sure that he could have seen it a couple of hills back, but
Right.
okay.
Is that why they call it Gate N?
In
Appropriately named, yes.
at least there's nothing like Rusty Flanagan or something like that.
Yeah, first go to your debriefing, then come back to my room for the debriefing. He's actually lying. Kill him. How fortunate. Oh. So he has a famed naivete playing for him as well. Mm. Shoot. Ah.
Especially a visa that lasts 10 days.
Right.
Shady guy.
Shady girl. Someone's gonna get pickpocketed.
Good luck picking his pocket.
All right.
He has that,
Right. That inventory.
yeah. He basically stores everything in hammer space.
Mm. Bruh. Ah, right.
Shoo, shoo. Shoo.
How original. A demon lord. His reputation precedes him.
Mm.
Mama checking him out.
Oh yeah, they're definitely sleeping now. Eternally.
Taking that dirt nap.
Hmm.
Pickled salt cabbage. Super cheap trip to Japan.
Oh, you're back?
Sneak up on you like a ghost. I like this music here.
Reminds me of like shop music from older games. Or like Final Fantasy.
We get it, you're the fan service character. $2. I can get a shave and a haircut for that. 1-1. Yay, favoritism. Oof. Poker face. Poker face.
Rope.
Tell me one thing you're gonna need a stupid bloody rope for. Congratulations, you're now involuntarily placed as champion of the downtrodden. Ooh. Pikachu, what happened to you, buddy?
What did they do to Pikachu?
Ooh. Got him. The
I
hard
like
part
how
is
they have him using his hammer space storage for like
sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Money talks. Vega? Oh. Why do they have Beijing opera mask up there?
Huh.
I wonder if she'll join the harem. Just me, Mr. Exposition.
I certainly will see.
Nordmead. Alto wine. I guess no skooma for him. Yes, it does. 4.
That'll be 10 silvers.
In the books, he explains that he's never really cared for alcohol, which is why he didn't want anything very strong.
Yeah, this episode's really like
I haven't eaten anything.
slice
before we
of
started
lifey.
filming.
Yeah.
Well, and it's called exploring the city that began with a death march. So
Yeah. Tolerance.
get that. But yeah, I'm guessing the episode's based on getting that fantasy town walkthrough. Damn, boy, you work fast. Done. Now that'll be 10 silvers. You fool.
That'll be 20 silvers. Or did you drink too much? Which one?
Boing. Man, you must not dream of much, buddy. Alright, he still thinks he's dreaming. Whoosh. Well, time to go play Batman.
Pretty.
Damn. Not gonna lie. Stuck in a world like this, wouldn't be too bad.
Especially if we did something like he did. Fall damage.
Right.
Eh?
Huh?
Oh. When the attraction is so obvious that people you barely know are confusing her for a girlfriend. That's wanting it bad. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Xena was just ungodly cute in that scene.
So this one, I didn't feel that it was that compressed. Like the last one, I was like, man, they really like just powered through that.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, I felt was a little bit better.
It definitely is.
There was some parts that I wish that they would have spent a little bit more time on, but overall, it wasn't like the worst compression that I've seen.
Yeah, actually, I sort of vaguely remember us talking about it after episode 1, that we hoped that it would kind of slow down in episode 2, and it certainly did. So, I mean, perhaps, perhaps you're right. So they could have spent more time on other parts of the story, but overall they went in the right direction with it.
So, like, the first is an introduction to, like, the story in general.
Oh my. Sorry. The title.
Really? So, the first episode is an introduction to the story, whereas the second episode is an introduction to the world and how it works and what he perceives and what he can do.
Right.
And
several characters at once, too, that you know are going to...
Yeah, I mean, it introduced I won't say the names because,
The harem.
Yeah, so it
good
introduced
portion of
the
it
dog
anyway.
girl, the cat girl,
Right.
the lizard girl, and then also very quickly introduced the girl with the purple hair.
The witch.
Yeah.
So her little
So
status
that
thing.
part, it kind of made it seem like a little weird that he was like, "Oh, her status," but in the books, he was kind of looking at people's statuses all day,
Right.
so it made it less weird that he was like, "Oh,
Oh, that.
witch."
Well, understandable. I mean, if you had the ability to like look at someone and all of a sudden their information pops up, and you're trying to find your way around a new world, that's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
So I like that. I actually kind of wish they would have shown that a wee bit more as he's like walking through the marketplace, perhaps.
Yeah, so like in the book where he would go up to the merchants or whatever, he would be able to see their status.
Right.
That way he could kind of tailor his haggling to them.
Mm-hmm.
And he also, like, if I remember right, it's been a while since I read the story, but if I remember right, there was like a merchant that he went up to that had some unsavory things in his status, so he's like, I'm not shopping here.
That would have been nice to include, perhaps.
Yeah.
Just like a few seconds, like, yeah, no.
Yeah, this episode was a lot better than the first episode. I do have to say.
But I think both episodes like fulfilled at least what I think to be their purpose. First episode was
they have
non-stop
titles like Thief that you can see.
action.
I might go through and read the first book again.
Now I'm kind of curious.
So that's why he was alright with Martha clinging onto him like that. I see no thievery here. I do see other things.
Anyway, I'm actually not curious what would happen if that scan applied to us, like me.
Oh, what our status? would be?
Scumbag.
But
I love how the chat's not denying it one iota.
right. Yeah, there were certain parts that were compressed a little bit, and that I feel that's an okay compression. Like some of the things that they didn't go over, I felt were okay.
Yeah,
Like his internal thoughts a lot. Like I mentioned in the episode, he ended up ordering the lightest alcohol that he could because he didn't want to seem weird if he was just ordering water. But he doesn't like the taste of alcohol. So
yeah, it was like if you at this rate, if you wanted them to include more story to the episode, that'd be a matter of personal taste rather than a matter of it positively or adversely affecting the episode quality.
Well,
I felt that they put the right amount of story in this one because a lot of the first book is just him like going around and figuring out the world and stuff. There is action in the book towards the end, but that's not what a majority of the book is. So a majority of the book is this kind of weird other world
mixture.
slice of life.
Yeah, look at what TKS is saying. Death March is the weird mixture where the show is too slow and too rushed at the same time. It definitely changes gears a lot.
Yeah, my favorite part of how they're doing the adaptation though is the on-screen pop-ups of the skills and stuff. Because in the book he gets really annoyed with all the shit popping up in his face, and I feel that they really captured that really well.
The only thing I really wish is because we did not get any of the translation for that in the first episode.
Yeah.
We got that in this episode,
Yeah,
and
they
I
did
really
the
liked that.
translation for that in this episode.
At least the majority of it.
Yeah, they did miss a few of them, like in the beginning. I knew that they were like skills, but I couldn't remember what they were.
But it would be nice to see,
Like all of them.
yeah.
Eventually.
But we might have to wait for a dubbing, and even then it's maybe
Yeah,
I mean, translating all that detail would be a fair amount of work.
because you'd have to rewrite the whole screen and do reanimation and stuff like that. So
Let's see. TKS says it's more of a question of where they put the focus in the story. It feels sometimes a bit weird when they do some important stuff without much explanation, and at the same time show so much less important stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about adaptation compression and all that, but you kind of get that no matter how good an adaptation of a printed work is. Because you can, in the end, you can only show so much at a time.
Yeah. The only real confusing thing that didn't make sense to me was the whole papers thing.
Mm.
Like the scan showing his status.
Right. If you can just find out, you can find out anything about anyone. Why would you need that?
His status as a level 1.
Why didn't it update?
Yeah, why didn't that update?
Because, yeah, maybe his personal information didn't change, but his level surely would have.
Well, yeah, it is explained in the book. I'm just trying to remember the explanation. I might have it next week when we do the next episode, because I'll probably just grab the book, because this series is one of those light novel series that I actually have the physical copies for, the first 3 books, so...
As long as they explain it, then it's cool. It was just, that was just a wee bit confusing.
I can't say that really.
No, he has a public information kind of thing, which lets him display what stats he wants to.
Okay, thank you, Thief.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
One of his myriad skills.
You can't say that this is something out of Kirito's book, because in SAO, you have to opt in to show other people your skills and levels and stuff like that. You can't, like...
I think it's kind of the same thing here, though. Like, the game is supposed to be set up so that you can show people what status you want to.
Yeah.
And that's why he has that. Something like that.
I wasn't sure if that was stated in the show or not. I don't
recall him, like...
It might have been, like... Because we did see him, like, switch over to a screen, and it showed... a list of things, and it was like, oh, okay. I might have missed what was translated there, but that could have been exactly what they were saying here.
Yeah. I don't recall it in the show. I wish that was like something that they actually pointed out in this instead of just glossing over it.
Yeah.
That's one of those details like DKS was saying where it kind of like goes through that really quickly without explaining it, and
it doesn't need to be like really long and complex. Just a simple explanation of something.
It could be as simple as like the actual text that was read out on the screen was public information. This is strength. This is your level. This is your strength. Blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. All that was in the literal translation of what was written on the screen.
Like, yeah, after just.
But because we didn't have a translation for what's on the screen, it could be something that was a visual, the display. Yes, it could be something that was visual and not audio, and so it wasn't translated.
Yeah, that's possible, I guess. Yeah, basically. I mean, it would have taken like one sentence.
Mm-hmm.
It would have. But,
or, hey, looks like I can mask my true level with this skill.
Sweet.
Right? Or,
or this skill will come in handy. Or,
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was one sentence or a few words of code.
But yeah,
fix that.
I will give you a little bit of a warning there, Ryu. I wouldn't go too far into comparing Kirito and Sato. Satu. They look similar.
Which, by the way, I had no idea that that's what it was. I thought they just did like an extended form of the O sound in Satu.
And other than the arbitrary, like, game Jesus idea, they're not the same characters yet. So.
We gotta wait for this harem to be extremely clingy.
Anyway.
Thou shalt not compare SAO to other MMO anime, such as the first law of zero.
I wouldn't even say that, but like you can't just say Sato is a carbon copy of Kirito. Not yet.
Not yet. No, I don't think it's going that way at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I can't even see
Probably
how.
that feeling.
I can't even see how Sato would be a carbon copy of Kirito.
I also like that that Sato is because he was like a 29-year-old programmer.
Mm-hmm.
Like he gets put in this world and he's not just like, ooh, all these cute girls. He's like, well, they're like half my age, so no.
I also like how he keeps his character at 15 years old despite all this knowledge. You know what? Forget Kirito. I'm almost starting to compare him to Kazuma.
He's
But like more competent.
I think you're giving him a little bit too much credit.
Like more mature, more competent version of Kazuma.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll start calling him Satu Trash later.
Anyway, let's save the compare and contrast to episode 6 when we actually learn a little bit more about the series.
Right. But yeah, it's just one of those things like, wow, she's really young. I'm not into that. And then looks at her mother like, if she was like 15 or 20 kilograms lighter,
Savage.
she would definitely be in my strike zone.
You said it was all the way Big Mama was checking out too.
Legal age is odd in this case because Dude Man Satu is 15 as a character.
Yeah.
But
In our world, he's
29.
Yeah. And I kind of like where the story goes, like where I've read up to in the novels. I like how there's the difference. Like, he looks 15. Everybody thinks he's 15, but he's like, in his mind, he's like, well, I'm almost 30. So
Yeah, which is why like Martha mentioned earlier. Oh, you use some difficult words.
yeah,
So on and so forth.
yeah. So old geezer. Hey.
Fuck off.
Right.
That's fighting words, young whippersnapper.
Anyway, I think we should go ahead and get out of here.
Oh boy.
So, let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in joining our Discord, look for it in the description below.
God, I feel. That's gonna do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.